wasn't as bad as it could have been, and very intelligently defense matrixing on the ramp so that he can take out that hatchery before those ultras can get in and do any damage. And very nice shot, very nice maneuver there on Justin's part. He is going to lose that Marine Force, but not before doing a lot of damage to the economy of Kwanro once again. If Justin can get his economy up and running, he will be in the game, but until he does that, I'm going to say he's not particularly ahead at this time. Kwanro losing an expansion, though, I mean, so he's not particularly doing too good either in terms of the macro game. I think that's 6 expansions he lost. I'm starting to lose count here. And I didn't see Neg there, maybe just because of my screen size. Going out and doing some more radiating, very clever. Well, good idea, the way to go. And now we see a good 6 ultras there with a radiate, and a radiate is going to damage the Marines as well as the ultras, so kind of a double-edged sword there, and kind of, you know, I feel like if you get your ultra irradiated, you should run it in and get it into the SCV line. He cannot get it. He gets it in there, and unfortunately, didn't take out any of the SCVs. That could have been kind of like the science vessel harassment that Terran like to do against Zerg, where you irradiate your science vessel and send them into the mineral line. So anyway, back to the action. Another couple ultras going in, getting taken out pretty quickly, and followed up by some more reinforcements. I kind of feel like Kwanro is a bit too piecemeal still. He's really got to group up his forces a bit to get the most use out of them, and Justin with his static defenses is not really having much trouble defending this. Justin really needs to get some more macro going, though. He's down to 1 base. It looks like he just lifted up, probably got attacked by those ultras lings that I just saw there. And so now he's going to be a bit behind, and he's really got to get something going. So we'll see what Kwanro can do with this. If he can push this advantage, he's going to be in a pretty good position to take this game. He's going to have to retreat a little bit from the middle and wait until those tanks in siege so he can attack, but still doing a very good job of containing Justin, actually, as a Zerg player. And watch those Scourges. You don't want to send them in without cover. And he's going to lose a couple, 3 there, being a little careless. I think you don't even bother trying that unless you see that science vessels are basically out by themselves. And irradiated ultras, what are you going to do? He's going to run them away. Not a good idea. You're going to lose them anyway. Well, maybe not. If they're full power, you won't. You'll come out with about half life left on them because they're so freaking powerful with 400 HP. But still, I mean, I think it's good to use them at that point because if they're lower than that, you might as well use them because the time that it takes to regenerate is absurd. So Kwanro now mined out at his main, and his expansions are back up and running again, although easily scouted by Justin's engineering bay, which probably means Justin's Marines are at 3-3 at this point, so I'm sure the upgrades are full on both ends. I don't know about his metal, his tanks, or anything like that, but I'm sure they're all doing fairly well as well. He may not be upgrading tanks. I'm not really sure. So there's SCVs kind of just ferrying back and forth, not doing too much damage. Justin now having some Kwanro syndrome going on, not protecting his expansion, which he should really get into the habit of doing, as should the other player, and kind of just scouting out a bit with those dropships. Sure to drop if he has the opportunity, but he can use them as a scout as well. Getting hit by a Scourge, but taking out the other one, so saving his dropship. And that engineering bay is kind of a distraction to those Scourges to try to take them out at the same time, although Kwanro hasn't fallen for it yet. And those Scourges going right into the base to try to take out that dropship desperately, but not going to happen. Turret going to knock him down in the meantime. And now I don't really know what's going. There we have a nice size force from Kwanro finally, and it looks like he's going straight on the main or expansion. So nope, back to the main. And that's a good amount of Marines there. I didn't actually see so many at first. And Kwanro having a tough time getting his lings. Oh man, not doing anything. Kwanro, wow, you gotta really pay attention, man. No micro at that area and losing so many units. Oh, that was disgusting. Makes me sick. I'm gonna vomit. Kwanro doesn't seem to care though. Both these kids, man, they have not much expression on their faces right now. And it looked like Justin had gone for Kwanro's expansion in the top left again. Not successful this time, unfortunately, for him. And while he was getting attacked in the front. And I guess maybe he just had good building placement to block that so effectively. So we see here that we're still having a lot of radiate going on, and it looks like Kwanro is starting to get into a little trouble here. That is a lot of Marines pushing it, and he's gonna probably lose that expansion. I don't think he has quite enough guys to take care of that amount of Marines, which it doesn't seem like he does. And he's actually pulling back now, so yeah, he is going to lose that expansion, which sucks. But in the meantime, Kwanro is attacking his expansion, his being Justin. So I wouldn't say it's an even exchange thanks to the Terran ability to lift, but it's pretty. It stopped his economy for a little bit at least. And now Kwanro's really got to get something going because it just lost another expansion. So Kwanro is in a lot of trouble now. He doesn't have much. He is just pushing on with the forces in piecemeal still, not having enough ever it seems. And now I think he's basically he's starting to lose this. He's starting to lose control of it. And taking out a dropship, that's good, but unfortunately I don't think it's good enough. And now you can see he's not even mining out of his natural expansion, unprotected natural expansion. I believe his main is already mined out. His bottom right expansion is pretty much the only one really making any production of economic value. Now,